What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this Pentagon challenge. I have finally been unstuck by the rules in the MLS. I had a massive issue and I've not paid attention, and I've effectively lost us £500,000. Let's get into it and I'll explain what I'm talking about. So then, guys, I'm going to start things off on the transfer page. Obviously, you guys will know that I made two big signings last time out. We've made another one since. Sidmar Fernando has come through from a team over in Brazil. Yep, in the state championship. Yep, so they are from Brazil. Central attacking midfielder, young Brazilian lad, lots of talent, great mental attributes, good physicals as well. And I wanted to register him for the team. Obviously, there is a salary cap in the MLS, and I didn't pay attention to when I auto-selected the squad registration. Therefore, this guy, Donald Antipas, now finds himself as the first choice goalkeeper for Celta Vigo. He played one game for me, and now he's at Celta Vigo, valued at 6.25 million. And basically what happened is because he wasn't guaranteed a spot, he got waived. So that means that other clubs in the MLS had the opportunity to pick him up. They didn't. So then he became a free agent again. So we effectively paid 500k for one game, which he conceded 2 goals in, and we lost. As I said, I've been ruined by the rules in the MLS, but nonetheless, we have actually done quite well since you were last with me. We will go into the competitions tab, and as you can see, we're top of the league, both top of the Eastern Conference, and we're top of the Supporters Shield. We've not been drawn in the Lamar Hunt Cup yet. We are expected to make it to the semi-finals of that. But in terms of everything in the MLS, guys, we've been going pretty well. The board expectation is to finish in the top 3 places in the Supporter Shield and challenge for the MLS title. We had a very ropey start to the season, though, I'm not going to lie. If we go into the schedule and we sort out this calendar, you were with us for the loss to Chicago Fire on the first day of the season. We followed that up with a 1-0 loss at home to LA Galaxy. Really disappointing there. We kind of got things back on track. Nice victory against the Philadelphia Union. We beat New York City at Yankee Stadium. Then, unfortunately, we lost to another team in the West Coast, on the West Coast, the Western Conference. We lost to Vancouver Whitecaps. They scored a 93rd minute goal, which really irritated me. If we got through with a draw with that one, I would have been much happier. But since then, guys, we've played a lot of the lesser teams, shall we say. Like, if we look at Cincinnati, they're not great. Austin FC are terrible. New England Revolution, again, not great. DC United, Atlanta, sorry, Glory Hunters killing me with Atlanta United, Minnesota, and then obviously most recently Montreal Impact, where we scored 5 goals against them, beat them 5-1. We seem to be very good at home, and at the moment we're kind of scraping results away from home, so I actually think we're doing pretty well there. Elias El-Massawi has finally started to hit some form. He's now got 6 goals and 2 assists in his 12 appearances in the MLS. I'm hoping that we can kind of make him a little bit more consistent. If we go back to the competitions and we look at the Supporters Shield, though, we are top. As I said, 9 wins, 3 losses from our 12 games thus far. Positive goal difference, plus 14. We are scoring a decent amount of goals. However, I will say, if Philadelphia Union win their game in hand, then they go above us. So, Philadelphia Union, they're in our conference as well. So, yeah. There's still plenty of times, plenty to play for. We have beaten Philadelphia Union already this season. Chicago Fire also seem a very good team so far. But as you can tell, we've played New York City, we've played Charlotte, we played Atlanta, New England Revolution, DC, Cincinnati, Montreal. We've not played any of the big boys yet, really. And the ones we have played, we've lost. So, yeah, disappointing start in some aspects of the season, but in some other aspects, I think we've been doing pretty well. Obviously, chucking away £500,000 is sub-ideal, but there we go. We take on Atlanta United today, and that is what this game is going to be. let's go into the team selection and I will talk you through the team. So after my goalkeeping mess up, we have Connor Rocker in goal. He's okay. We're very leaky at the back. Nunes, I've managed to turn him around a bit. He is joining Real Valladolid on the 1st of July. We let him go. A big Spanish club came in for him, so we thought, let's let him go. I get some designated player international money back. I can use that in a good way. He is joining. I can't remember how much he is set to be going for. 2.5 million plus. So again, not too bad. Lautaro Zimmerman and this left back, Daniel Haig. He's not very good. Street alongside Buzo. Ethan on this right-hand side. He's actually doing okay for us in his 11 appearances, 10 as a starter, 1 as a sub. He's got 4 goals and 3 assists. So actually, as a player that we picked up, not too shabby. Sidmar Fernando is the new guy at central attacking midfield. Berisha is the man on the inside forward on the left. And then El Masawi, hopefully, is the man to fire us to victory at the top of the formation. We will submit things. We are getting there slowly. It feels like we are having some good performances. Obviously, the 5-1 battering of Montreal Impact is a massive result for us as well. We get into this. They've still got Joseph Martinez on the bench. I am intrigued to see how old he is. But we go into the dressing room. Relax, play your natural game, and the result will come. We are at home. As I said, we usually do better at home. We play better. We have more of the ball. We create more chances. And as I said, Omasawi's finally starting to find his feet and be able to put the ball in the back of the net on a slightly more regular basis. As I said, he's averaging a goal every other game at the moment, so fingers crossed he can add to that today against Atlanta United, and we can hopefully kind of continue to extend. A tight groin on Berisha. I can't remember who we've got in our next game. I'm going to ignore that and see if he pulls up a little bit more and keep an eye on his health. Half an hour. I don't know why this is happening at the moment, guys. The games that you guys are seeing, there's hardly any highlights. We're going to make that change now. It's the second time I've been told about it. Highlight for us then, right on the halftime whistle. Corner. Ethan is there. Set piece. Talbot with a good delivery. He's the man who just come on for Berisha. Ethan Doublier is, I'm sure, rises. Look at how deep he runs from. Gets up, wins that header, nods it in, past the goalkeeper, giving us the lead, sending us up to 30 points so far. As I said, he's been solid, a lot better than I had expected. Things are going well. You're capable of even better. The first team looking pretty solid. Having made that change for Talbot, we do have that set piece threat on the team now as well. Hopefully we can kind of crowd Atlanta out, but this is always where I'm a little bit worried. They fire that shot in and it goes just wide. It feels like we are very, very zoomed out, but unfortunately, we're not. I thought we were. Zimmerman, 1 yellow card away. We will ignore that. Ricky J. Jones. This is the main man. Always recommended by Vaughan in my chat. I know Rage has got him in his series as well. Doing the business. Scored 4 goals in 21 for the New England Revolution. Fair play. As they are beating Philadelphia Union, which is a fantastic result for us. We're going to look at making a change. El Masawi not necessarily getting the job done here. But we've not got any other striker options. So, how about we take him off? We'll bring on Marquez. We'll stay a little bit more solid. And fingers crossed we can see this game out. Atlanta haven't actually offered a huge amount thus far. 3 shots, 0 on target. And we've just got that job done from that set piece, from that corner routine. And Ethan's potential header inside the first half, just before half-time, is the deciding factor. And we win another game, close game, but we get the victory. And their goalkeeper previously had gone 181 minutes without conceding a goal. So you can kind of see they are a defensive, they're set up nicely defensively, but we get through. I'm going to say well done to the lads. We want to keep that squad dynamic moving nicely. If you've not seen my video on squad dynamics, check it out. It's vitally important. We've now got a 5-point gap over Philadelphia Union at the top of the Eastern Conference, which is quite nice. Belisha, tight groin. That was worth resting in. We've got Chicago Fire coming up next, so that's going to be interesting. If we go over to the competitions and look at the Supporter Shield, this is the one that I really want to kind of win this year. I would like to win the Supporters' Shield. Did pretty well. 10 wins, 3 losses in our 13 games, and we've got a 4-point gap over the Vancouver Whitecaps, who are at the top of that Western Conference. Obviously, I'm sure the LA teams will fire things back up. I'm a little bit worried about Orlando, and obviously worried about Chicago Fire and the New York Red Bulls. But top of the league as things stand. If we go into the schedule, guys, let's figure out where I'm going to bring you guys back. I'm not going to bring you back for the first round of the Lamar Hunt Cup because I think we could potentially get a lower league opposition. So that would be interesting. You know what? I think let's bring you back for this game against Orlando City. They are a team in third. They're a team that I've not played yet this season. I think it could be an interesting one. We already have the away game earlier in that month. So let's bring it back for the 15th of June 2030 for this game against Orlando City. Obviously, a bit of a Florida derby. It's going to be a very spicy one at Miami Freedom Park. But that is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. And if you are enjoying the series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're told every time that I upload another episode of this series. I'll be back on Monday at 5 PM with this game against Orlando City. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.